And it's time for Sonic Adventure. Hopefully it just sees it. Sometimes it just doesn't want to see the game. Let's see. And sometimes I need to be patient about it. I assume we can hear it. There we go. Alright. I kind of want to watch the opening every single time because I just enjoy this opening so much. Unmitigated destruction in Sonic's world. It reminds me of the episode in... Do you know what's funny? Has there been any destruction in the Pokemon anime as devastating as the Tentacruel episode? Because I feel like the first episode, like the first season of Pokemon really was like just experimental. I just kind of just did whatever. Can't hold on much longer. I know it's a one-way track. I love Amy's face. She's like, huh? I gotta go. Okay, legit. Live and learn, or open your heart. Which do you think is the better song? I think I like Live and Learn more, but we actually will get to experience that song at some point. But for now, we're currently in the realm where we just are Sonic. Live and Learn, yeah, I think Live and Learn is just better.
Select your character.
It's kind of got that edge to it. It's got that like butt rock edge to it. I'm Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. Chaos had 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. I'd like that there's no like dialogue there. Alright, well remember when we left off, we actually came to Mystic Ruins. It's actually teleported me to the top of Mystic Ruins. Now we get to see it from this angle, which, let's be honest, doesn't look great. But did you know Sonic can walk on trees? Alright, this is a very annoying level, just so you guys know. When you hang on the edge of tomorrow, I'm always hanging on the edge. Not always tomorrow, though. So, if you remember, I mentioned in the final level of Sonic Adventure 2 that there were certain segments that were pulled from this game. This might seem familiar. The temple specifically in which the Master Emerald was used. Weird sound effects. Why is it so crunchy? Whoa. So there are some areas in this level that if I stuff it up will cause me to be set back quite a lot of time. This being one of them. This might be one of the least fun bits in this game. Is the snake part. So basically just waiting for this thing to loop around so we can get to here. And as a kid, I had no idea that this was a different area. It was really hard to tell. It's so bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think that this game has its ups and downs. There's some levels are just particularly bad over others. So where we need to get is actually where those balloons are. The capsules, which means I have to wait all the way around. Because, oh no, it's here, never mind. There's one more. You can kind of tell that they were trying to figure it out. There's the red one, so that's what we're looking for. And this is the one we will have to wait this out. You can run it, but because the snake's so glitchy, it's just not worth it. Because if you reset, you die and you have to redo the entire thing. Oh, like that. Wait, I got off too early. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we can get rid of this guy then. While we're here. I got off too early. Alright, now we'll do this. This is what we're looking for. Problem is, I think this cutscene takes so long that the snake's gonna have been gone by the time it... Yep. comes back. We'll chill here. I'd rather do this and not die than having to redo this all. I kind of see the water is trying to force me out. Right. And now we're free. Oh, thank God. But the problem is, I need to get this checkpoint. There it is. Oh, look at this. Look at, I wish that they actually had the region like this. Because it's like you can see all the other Aztec temples in the background. Right. Now this is a weird mechanic for this game. I need to line these mirrors up. Very strange mechanic for this game, but it doesn't feel terrible. It's just a bit weird. Can't see. There it is. Oh, you're joking. Physics in this game, I tell you. I tells you. I get no respect. I don't even remember what that shortcut achieves, actually. So it might not be worth doing, because I just don't remember if it's worth it. Let's just not do it. Ugh. Right. You ready? He's ready. And when I first played this as well, because I hadn't quite fully internalized the light dash, I didn't realize that's what you could do. So I got to that point in the game, I'm like, what do I do? That's all I care about. Now we can do whatever. This stage is a really good skip to get past the gravity wall and ball chase section. Really? So yeah, if you haven't realized, this is where the truck section is from. Like, the truck section is based on this. Which you can die there as well. Like, there's lots of little moments in this that has just weird physics you can die. Alright, now here's the gravity section that Storm was just talking about, which I don't fully hate, but it's a bit fiddly. So basically what I'm doing, I move the plates until I get to one where I can just run up it. Now I need to get onto that. Because there's a short path and a long path, annoyingly. That thing's killed me in the past, so I'm glad I got that there and had a shield just in case. Why is there a lip on that floor? Alright, here we go. Now this is where it gets annoying. I don't remember post this. This is probably where it's... Oh no, we're done. Never mind. Ow! Oh no, we're done. Not done yet. One more thing. Ready? I'm glad I got rid of that bubble now, actually. There we go. Done. All right, that wasn't as bad as I remembered it. I hate this section. I usually spin dash until I get to where I need to go. It's probably a better way to do it. Doing it properly is just
not bad.
a little tedious. I think the snake part is probably the thing that drags down this level the most. But we're inside the heart of the temple now.
Whoa, what's this? A mural.
So remember how I said in the movie, the Sonic second movie, I saw it in the trailer and they did like Aztecian temples and I was like, chaos? Is there chaos in this movie? I still don't know. No one's spoiler if he is in the movie, but like, just the idea that like,
What's this place?
I feel like this is a good fit for Sonic.
Where am I? This is really weird.
Now, I hope you guys like cuts to the past because these happen a lot in this game post this. So we hadn't met Tikal till now. Oh my god, look at the chows! They're old school chows. So their heads are all weird. Cutscene chows, as we like to call them.
Why did this have to happen?
I was meant to fill your jugs all with light!
I must stop this now.
Go Tikal, do it. That's the player run, that's really funny.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here.
What I like about that is it's like, it doesn't really give any context in the Sonic storyline. The others get way more information. You're meant to really suss out what's going on from each of the history parts from all the different characters, but like Sonic's gives like no context. It's just, there is a girl that apparently was stopping the Master Emerald. And you don't even know Chaos came out of the Master Emerald yet. Alright, now for a frustrating level with impossibly frustrating boss. This boss is one of the worst in Sonic. This is Eggman's base. And I like this little touch. This is really cool. So, Metal Sonic. I think this is unique to the DX version. I'm not really 100% sure. And Silver Sonic. I don't think there's Mecha. I don't think Mecha's here. But let's have a look. I'm going to just double check. Oh, it's the puzzle. So this is actually how to get in the level. But we can do something down here, which is because this is actually where a couple of other characters come here. Can we go in this door? No. The stage itself is fine, it's the boss is awful. Yeah, that's kind of true. I think most of Sonic stages are alright. But yeah, this boss might be one of the worst in the series. It's impossibly frustrating. Let me in. Casino plus in Lost World. I don't mind Casino because it's just a bit different. Whoa, what? Okay, I didn't realize you could home onto them. Nice. Man, the containers really, you are required to hit them in this game. I don't really care if I take damage because rings. Assume this is the way I was supposed to go. This might be the up path though. That's the thing, I think they tried to like have that in this game more than Adventure 2 was, which is trying to do up-down path. Whoa! Whoa! Sonic, chill.
No!
Okay. I did try to jump and no jump came out. That was weird. Let's see. Speaking of the tornado, I went to the Walmart to buy a frame and Klonoa poster. Oh, God. Stop. Whoa. Okay, Sonic is currently magneted onto the roof there. I literally can't pull him off right now. He's just kind of doing that. No! Oh, I missed the checkpoint too. Well, that's annoying. Well, I have to do this properly then. Unlikely I die, but I don't remember this level being so sticky. Wait, are we going this way or that way? There's some springs here. Oh, but that resets me. What? Alright. I guess this is forward? Huh. Guess we jump to there and go up? My alley Klonoa spam. Any excuse. Any excuse. Storm. I know the tornado models were replaced in DX, but I don't know about the 1-ups. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I know some people are very, like, aware of what's been replaced and stuff. There's a lot I'm not sure myself. Alright, that's what was supposed to happen. Wow, physics is kind of wacky in this level. Alright. Giant fan time. No, I don't need the animals. Flickies, please. Alright. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen because I wasn't sure on the jumping height. Alright, where are we? Oh, that's interesting. The life containers stay destroyed in this version of the game. Oh, because we're back here. Oh my gosh. That's right. I missed that. It's a good thing I got the extra lives. Do you reckon I'll burn through 20 lives fighting egg snake or whatever it's called? Egg viper? You'll die at least 2 times? Probably. I remember not being bad at the fight, it's just sometimes it just can be not go your way at all and you're just like, oh, I guess I die then. I think I can skip here too, but I don't really remember. I'm just playing cautiously. What's this? Weird elevator. 1 hour of Klonoa. I don't own Klonoa. I missed the checkpoint. I don't want to go back for it. Just in case, because I don't want to waste time. Wow, there's a lot of slow jumps in this, isn't there? Wee. Wee. I can't even see the next platform. Oh, this weird thing. This is weird. This is a weird thing. This is a weird thing. Watch this weird thing. Are these real? Are these real elevators? The spider elevator can kill you? What? No, they're not. They're not. I feel like they wouldn't be real. I feel like it's very inefficient. You stand on the doorway and you die? Yeah, I might as well grab the shield as well. I like this bit, because you just home around. You just have to kill these things. Oh no, it's not these ones. It must be a later room? Question mark? Try it. They respawn? I can kill them all. I reckon I can kill them all. And now you kind of see there's like the DNA into Sonic 2's final levels as well. I mean, ironically, anti-grab is like a thing that's in most Sonic games. Or low grab. Alright, let's go. Falling section! I do like a good falling section. Oh, I don't know if I want that. I kind of don't know if I want that. But I've got it anyway. This level's longer than I remembered. Alright, that'll get me killed. I love these squishy lads. They're so good. What are we supposed to do here? Oh, the door just opens. I was looking for a key. Oh, really? Oh, so we now, so like I said, there's weird stuff like this will happen, and you're like, it'll make more sense if you play on the other characters. That's definitely one of those parts, I feel like. Oh, no. Ready? Go. No. Ready? There we go. Hello? Wait, is this a train?
Yes.
Oh no, it's the end of the level. In the development of Sonic Adventure, they had Sonic his standard shoes. Even the demo had him wear it due to being standout for this before the soap deal. Interesting. They never made shoes based off Sonic. That's sad.
Yeah, not bad.
Man, I liked the soap shoes. I think that they, like, if you look at Sonic silly shoes here, they're not that appealing. All right, here we go, chat. The Nightmare boss. This is the notorious Sonic Adventure boss, I think. All the other bosses in this game are a pushover. He doesn't even wear shoes. Those are boots. Are they? I feel like boots have to go up. What constitutes a boot?
Hold it right there, Eggman.
It's confirmed by an artist, really. Sonic boots? Sonic boot? That's such a weird thing to confirm. Alright, here we go. Prepare for me to lose all my lives. Alright, let's fingers crossed my brain remembers how this fight works. Get a load of this.
Get a load of this. See?
There's the freebie. We got a freebie.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Problem is the platforms aren't long enough and Sonic moves too fast.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Why does he taunt? The fact that he taunts Sonic, why? Also, look how much health this thing has. We haven't got to the... There is a soft enrage on this fight, just FYI. The rings aren't even really that important in this fight. Haha! Try to make it through here, Sonic.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Despite Eggman losing all the time,
Load of this.
he still will do these little
Get a
stunts.
load of this.
All right, here we go.
It's no use. Give up.
Are we doing? Okay.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
All right, now we're getting into the tricky part.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
I do like the diving, but really did not think this out. All right.
It's no way.
I can't believe this. All right, here we go.
All systems, full power.
And we reduced down by 1. All right, here we go.
It's no use. Give up.
2. Okay.
He's not gonna get away with this.
And it's over.
No use. Give up. No way. I can't believe.
Or is it? Welcome to why people hate this fight.
Watch out. He's up to something.
I know. The fact that he can bop you right at the end of the fight.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I'll play with you some other time. Yeah, baby. He's really good at making impregnable sheets, and then in climbing out of them, he does every game. But we did it. Final boss fight. If I would have been fine without the suicide bombing. Yeah, I think there's 2 things in that fight that mess it up a little bit, but it's not terrible, but it's just, it's very frustrating. Especially if you don't know. But there you go. That is Sonic Adventure, Sonic Story. There's actually more to the game though. So we'll have to do all the other storylines now. And like I said, they're a lot shorter. Oh my god, I forgot that Sonic sings this line. There we go, there's the pose. What stopped Robotnik from just destroying the platforms? Pride? I don't know. I don't think you can really figure out what goes through Robotnik's head. He's just a comic villain at the end of the day. That's why I kind of like his Adventure 2 form a bit better, because he's not... It highlights him not being in control. Like, it's not really his base that's, like... You invade his base, and you just clear through so you can get to the spaceship, but it's not really the important part of the game. His robots aren't the important part. You fight... you fight Gun. Gun aren't even really that important in a sense. They're just enemies along the way. The arc is what it's all about. So once you get to the arc, Robotnik doesn't really have any control there. That's why you play through those levels as Robotnik. The end credits have a neat detail. They have cream in here somewhere. The grate that can be used to block characters from the first Sonic stage can be broken into. Wait, what do you mean, Storm? Why is that related to the credits? But yeah, these levels are, again, this is a funny game because it has its highs and lows. I think that there's lots of moments, unlike Adventure 2, where I think I pretty much enjoy all of it minus the racing part. I think that's the only thing that it's like, I think the car parts are really bad. This game very much fluctuates. I think that like it's very frustrating, like it just in certain segments, and you can feel just how raw this was and how it was like a very much their first time making this type of game. And it's fine, like I give them credence for that. It's still a fun experience, but it does age extremely poorly, so I can understand when like people having a rough time with this particular game. The grate is in the credits for Sonic's scene, but they never show it up in his story. You can break it using the Burger Man. Wait, the grate that you meant to go under so you can go get the power up, or a different one? So is that the point of the Burger Man? Because he doesn't have a point, does he? When you play as Tails, go to the pool. Pool in Eggman's area? There's a fence thing blocking stage 1. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. All right, we'll have to figure that out when we do Tails, I guess, then. But I can't wait to do Big. Do we do Big next? Do we just do them in order? I feel like just doing them in order is the right thing to do, but Sonic and Tails are very similar to one another. That's my only issue with playing them two in a row. But yeah. Throwing yourself into Burger Man, you can glitch in. What happens if you get Tails in the level, though? This is the worst level, though. This is still super duper the worst level. Try it. I'll give it a shot. If I can't get it quickly, we might leave it. But never give up the fight. I do like that they reviewed these songs, like between this version and so there's 3 or 4 different songs in this game that they changed in Sonic Adventure 2, and I think the Sonic Adventure 2 ones are just better across the board. What's this? Tails in Emerald Coast. Oh, you can't hit the spring. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. I prefer the SA1. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've got a friend who prefers a lot of the SA1 tracks more, but I think I like the SA2 ones more. I think they're just a bit more refined. And they suit the entire OST has got a bit more of a flow through. This has a lot more of that cheesy vibe to it. I never got a drink in game. What's this? All right. What do we do next, chat? Do we Tails next? You're not old enough to drink alcohol? Yeah, he's perpetually 16, I think, isn't he? All right. Do I do Knuckles first? Just to break the flow. I could do Knuckles and then I could do Tails. Or we can go through and meet the last person that we would have met in that one. So it's like we could go do E102. Because E102 is like that stage we just did starts with E102. And I like E102's story. And it's relatively short. Maybe we should do Tails. Maybe we do them in order. Nah, I think let's do it this way. We'll meet the one that we met last. So E102 plays a lot similarly to what Eggman does in Adventure 2.
All systems
Full power. I love the reuse of lines in this game. Look familiar?
Look at me. I'm your brilliant creator, Dr. Robotnik. You're the second of my E100 model machines.
Do you reckon Eggman does this to every single robot he creates?
E102, codename Gamma. Gamma.
Knowing him, probably.
That's right. You will now obey.
I forget how big Gamma is. The weird thing is there are a lot of his models around it, particularly in the second one. Seems very lonely. Well, we'll see.
The shooting range is through this door. Your big brother, E101 Beta, is there practicing.
Let's go see his brother. Brother time.
Enter, Gamma. You're not as advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine.
He's already shit-talking his own robot. You're the most advanced technology piece that I've ever made. But the previous thing I think I made was better. Alright, so remember these dolls?
Destroy the Sonic target. Destroy the targets, and you'll get extra time.
You'll get extra time. What about if I destroy your own robots, Robotnik? What about then? Oh, what? Well, that went well.
Destroy the Sonic target. Destroy.
Mission complete.
Why'd you go all out in the beta arrays? Oh, God. Yeah, I don't really understand Eggman sometimes. Alright. Do I do this as a level as Gamma? I don't remember. God, it's very glitchy. I feel like possibly not because of it. I feel like I'm not supposed to. I think I can open this, but it won't do anything. I've kind of messed up this puzzle, just FYI. God, it's so glitchy. Okay. I don't think I can go in here. Yeah. I want to, but I can't. Build Gamma does suck. Gamma does suck, that's the problem. There he is.
Good job, Gamma.
Also, easy to get lost with this because you can just leave.
Okay then, Gamma. Here's your test. If you want to stay on board, you must be able to pass it.
What do you mean? You built me. What are you gonna just like send me out in the world because if I failed and just be like, you're gone. You're out.
The almighty egg carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta.
Hi, Beta. Why does Beta get? Why does Beta get 2 guns?
Just call him.
Ease, Eggman. Why does Beta get 2
Two of
guns?
you against each other, and the winner serves on my ship. I put my bets on Beta, but I owe you at least a fair chance.
Now remember how easy the Gamma fight was? Remember, we also don't have a push in this one. Yeah. They didn't quite fully think through these fights, did they?
Ho, you surprised me, Gamma.
All I did was shoot 3 times.
To you than meets the eye.
I didn't even aim.
Permission to serve on board the egg carrier. What? So you want to come along with us, eh? Okay. We can
But why
always
build it
use
in the
a
first place? I know, that's it.
parts, I guess. You have special permission.
So there's a reason why Gamma and Beta want to be together, but that'll come up in the future. This is also the only time I think you see this cutscene, the egg carrier taking off. I do like the idea of Eggman having a giant ship, though. A giant moving fortress. So you see it one other time? Maybe in Big's one, because he would be in the jungle as well. What is this award show situation? What is going on?
Aha! Testing 1, 2, 3. You, the elite egg carrier crew, are here
That's us.
today
We're little egg bots. Egg boy bots.
to hear a very special announcement. Behold, it's a tailed frog. Very unique.
That's
This
nice,
frog
sir.
is absolutely vital to my plans.
Eggman's a crazy dude. He's out here wanting frogs.
To locate this frog immediately. You hear me? I don't care what it takes to get it.
Just bring it to me. I think you need the rolling R's for Eggman. I feel like that should be just part of his motif.
So come to attention.
I like that we fought Beta, but the others, it doesn't matter. I mean, frogs don't have tails. I know. There's cream. I don't think I can go in here. No. No. Okay. Never mind. At some point, that'll be important. Do I go into this land? Do I go to Sonic's place? I literally don't know where I'm supposed to go now. I can't remember. Game just lets you go wherever. Catch Froggy. Froggy. Alright. We're gonna be a very slow car boy. So we're gonna do Sonic's level, but slower. I do enjoy getting to shoot stuff. And fighting Monkey. Also, we're shooting Eggman's robots, actually, I just realized. Eggman really doesn't like this beach, does he? Man, wow, E102's levels are stupid short. I don't know if I really consider that a level. I took Gamma as being competitive. Oh yeah, I could see that. Bum, ba-na-na. Gamma gets a flashback straight away.
Must determine location.
So we've been here before. You can see the Chaos Emeralds in the background too.
Accessing data. No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
Robot funny. Oh, no. Let's go find Takal. Mode change. Look at these cursed old Chow. Dreamcast Chow. So, question. Are the Chow the pre-evolution of Chaos? Are they Chaos's children? When Chow can turn into a Chaos form, is that them reflecting Chaos, or is it because they actually can become Chaos? Chow is Chaos is disfigured by the Emerald? You reckon it was a Chow at some point? So in other words, the Emerald's evil?
I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh? Did you notice the presence guarding these children?
No, I have a
Very
gun.
loving and gentle creature.
I am a robot.
These little creatures are too vulnerable without its
Fix the
protection.
will of the possessor, but what if no one possesses it? What if it just sits there?
Protection allows them to continue seeing in peace.
Didn't she give you the robot fuck me eyes? Kinda true.
I was surprised the first time I saw him. Now my father is trying to take their sacred home.
This might be a very confusing
Seems the
experience for
cards
Takal,
closed off to us all.
because if this is us going back in
My
time,
true hope is that someday
just the idea
we'll
that Takal,
understand
like,
each other.
suddenly there's just a robot there, and she's like, hello robot, I guess I'm gonna tell you what's happening. Or is this like a weird memory version of the past? And that's just her doing exposition
This
because
frog's
she's a
the one
spirit.
you want. No, here's the real one. My frog is the right one.
My frog's the right one.
Ah, dummies, 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 dummies! None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail. That same frog has also swallowed a Chaos Emerald.
It's right here, boss. Boss. Boss, boss. Boss, boss, boss.
Ah, there it is, right there.
What tails and Amy and Big? I don't know. I really don't know.
I knew you'd be of use to me.
Maybe she has like some predictive qualities. She knew what was going to happen.
All you worthless hunks of junk, be gone!
Yeah, get zapped into nothingness. Brother.
You will get a new assignment. This one's easy.
Kill Sonic.
Go to the room through that last door. Once there, you'll find a girl and a bird. Just get me that bird. Now, go!
So before you even encounter Amy in the story, she's already been captured at this point, I think. E102 has a lot of skips in his story.
Is this the one?
Oh, that's the rotating floor. I was like, what's the point of rotating floor? Hey, Jum. How you doing, man? Nothing. Big has nothing to do with chaos. Yeah, yeah. I like Big though. He's funny. He's just a surfer, bro. Just finding his way. Mewtwo? I love how it's meant to be really like, but it's like, you can see him being rebuilt. That's about it. Damn, robots getting sentience. Why is Gamma freaking out? I don't know. Just seen something very harrowing. A robot being built.
This is the wrong room.
I think it's this room. I will need to do that on someone from memory. Uh. Why is Eggman locked up the black Chow egg? I think E102's one is actually mostly cutscenes from memory. To cook later?
Give me the bird.
Is it more special if it's locked in a cell?
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
I said no.
Why not?
None of your business, why not? I want to know why you want it.
Data unavailable.
You don't even know?
Amy, it's a robot.
I bet you'd be mean to him, you bully.
Amy is supposed to only be like a couple years younger than Sonic. And she's older than Tails. But she acts like she's younger. She's meant to be 12-ish? Yeah. Tails is 8-ish.
Why try to save that which is useless to you? Does not compute.
Sonic's 15. I thought Sonic was 16. But that, I mean, it doesn't really make too much of it. They're all meant to be pretty young anyway. Bird. Bird recognizes mother. Respect. Recognize respect. Game recognized game.
Get going.
Gamma is like 3 hours old? No, he's a bird, technically. Spoilers. So is that however many bird years old he is? How dare you? It's not that big of a... I feel like this game's pretty on the nose, and I feel like a lot of people have played. I'm not gonna not spoil stuff. I mean, bird isn't the game. That's true. Technically, he's the AI that is encapsulating and using it as a puppet. Why does Robotnik need animals as power sources? I don't know. I don't know if he uses their brains. I legitimately am unsure. It's never explained, the flickies. The Gamma doesn't even know why he just freed the bird. I'm not gonna get the black egg. I'm not gonna do the chow stuffings.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Gamma, get ready for battle instructions.
I think there's an upgrade in one of these rooms for Gamma, but I don't know if I need to press this button to get into it. Let me in! I don't think it's gonna let me in. It's upstairs. Up here. Let's spell egg. Eggaman. Eggaman? Eggaman. Ah, I got it wrong. I don't know how to spell. I got it bumped on my head. Eggaman. It's in one of the side rooms? Oh, okay. What's in here? It leads to the Chow Garden? Oh, we don't want to go to the Chow Garden. CBF doing chows. Ah! So we're trying to get to the bridge, I'm assuming? What's this? Is this for I think this is for a Knuckles upgrade or something? Oh wait, there's an upgrade there, but I can't get it because I float? I don't know. Little robots. You come back later. Yeah, I assumed as much. There's an upgrade. There we go. You got the floating thing. I do like him turning around to look at it. That's pretty good.
Press and hold the jump button and you'll float.
I don't really need a note to go. Fine. I can float now. Where's the upgrade to the camera?
I see you've got the jet booster.
Sure do, boss.
Report to the rear of the ship.
Okay, boss.
Hurry!
Okay, boss. What is the way do we do it? We do it by the train? Is the train active? It's not active right now. Alright. We use this thing then? This isn't active? This is active. What's this? Thank you, Storm. Camera upgrade. It's a pretty snazzy camera. So remember how far into the Sonic story we were before this event?
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
Which suggests that,
Eradicate all of those menaces. Give them
I
all
guess
your-
E102 must have been standing around for a lot of the story.
I will comply.
I'm counting on you, Gamma.
Alright, remember we kicked the absolute shit out of Sonic. Sonic kicked the absolute shit out of E102 in the other story, but in this one,
Oh no!
there's a bit of a difference. Ranged versus small hedgehog. Good beep. So that's just before the fight with Knuckles? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Didn't you tell Sonic last time?
Hey, Mr. Robot. I know you're not an evil sword. Wait, remember me?
Yeah, I saw you like 2 seconds ago, remember? You had the bird. Put down the gun, Omega.
Amy!
I mean, Gamma.
Oh, I really don't get this.
Neither do I.
Sonic, look! The egg carrier's losing altitude.
We've got to split. Take Amy and go.
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman. He
Whoa.
must be stopped at all costs.
I'm not sure that's what Sonic. I'm not sure that's what that means.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic.
Thanks, Sonic. You pal. You buddy old mine.
And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here.
I have a
Why not
jetpack.
leave Eggman and come with us?
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman. Amy, come on!
This is what I'm talking about, where Adventure 1 is a lot more childish than Adventure 2. And it's like, this is just a fun game, but it's very silly. And this also explains how Tails and Amy get out of here.
We'll meet again, my robot friend.
Man, Tails is strong. Oh, his eyes pop out. I didn't know that. All right, time for the Mystic Ruins. I can't handle what I saw. Upgrades are cruel. Is the last memory of the bird? Should be of the bird, I feel like.
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration. Deleted. E-series. Friends. Must
Friends.
save.
I don't know how your theory of saving them is, but I'm not sure we're on the same wavelength, E102. Oh, the wall isn't broken yet. That's weird in terms of timing. The wall should already be broken. Do we go this way? I'm gonna have to, I have to go get the key. I assume I have to get the key. Hey, Raging Mastery, welcome in. We're just having a bit of chill E102 in car mode. He now comes in car mode with a hat. Alright, here's the egg. Key, whatever. Pick up. Pick up the phone. You've never played Sonic, really? I wouldn't suggest starting with this one. It's a fun one, but it's not for everyone, is what I would say. It's very old. And a little bit clunky. Bridge, I destroyed the bridge. Oh, dude, no! Good case in point. I only have 2 lives. Good way to start this level, for sure. We'll get plenty of rings, though, because E102 doesn't really take damage that much. So I can just spam. Man, the camera really does not want to play ball today. So we kind of take a different path that Sonic does. We just make our way forward, destroying shit. You'll stick to Mario. Mario is a very different game. Oh no, glitchy. There he is. I think pretty much all the fights are the same. You literally just stand there and shoot. Oh, this one has misses. Oh, he's got more health at least. That's good. But he's dead. You're playing Elden Ring? Hell yeah. Are you still on your first playthrough, or? What I should do, now that I've done New Game Plus and gotten a whole heap of different build stuff, I should really go and do some PvP. But I feel like I need to go make a new character to do that, and I'm not keen to do another playthrough already. The first playthrough, no armor on? Oh man, that's cruel. Cruel on yourself. Let's go, shoot him up. Oh, I can't see. Trying to beat the game, but I have to grind some levels so I can do some type of damage. Generally, the damage is, it's a lot of build setup ends up being the primary way damage comes out. But at a certain point, levels just don't do too much in that game. It's particularly with physical, which is a little sad. As much as they boosted strength, I do feel like damage is a funny thing in that game, where you can cap out really hard. Bye-bye, monkey. But That's coming from someone who's not playing the meta meta builds. But that's the good thing about Elden Ring is pretty much every build can beat the game. The graphics in this game are 10 out of 10. I love them. Yes, we have now getting the level with the best music. So I could go various different ways in this, but I'm just gonna make my way forward. Sonic, Zeus. Thank you for the follow, so raging. I'm gonna blitz my way through this. We're just gonna shoot. We go to shoot. We shoot a gun and fall in lava. So yeah, we kind of go a different way to both Sonic and Knuckles in this level. E102 just kind of just goes where he wants. Oh, dude. I still had a little bit of momentum when I walked forward there. Can I glide that? Sure can. There he is. Like I said, E102's levels are very short. Next time when you're on, I'm getting off, I'll raid you. Oh, thank you, Raging. I appreciate that. We normally finish in about 15 minutes. That's usually about the time we sort of go to. Just crafted 4 Destiny cards for DPE. You're already preparing, Zeus. I'm not looking forward to, like, I'm curious how the meta is going to be in, like, when those card packs drop or when those start, those not crafted, standard decks come out, because, structure, that's what I was looking for. Because, dude, it sounds like we're probably going to see a few cards in every deck now.
E104 Epsilon. Rescue mission accomplished.
Rescued? You killed them!
E105 Zeta. E101 Beta. Location unknown.
No problem, Raging. Have a good night. Can't stop thinking about Beta and his hot body.
Aboard the egg carrier.
His sexy, hot, black body. It's funny with Beta, because I don't really understand why, like, it kind of makes sense in the end why E102 is meant to have an obsession with it, but train for Station Square. Do we need to go on the train? Hang on. Don't we have to go back to the egg carrier? I know ranked is going to be a nightmare. Yeah. I mean, it already is, to be honest. Let's be honest. Hey, Kludima. Me, we'll go to sleep now. Are you also robot? Are we both robot? Get rid of that monkey. That's for Knuckles. Don't worry about that. Egg carrier is here. If it's not here... Oh, whoops. No, we don't want the Chow Garden. No, Chow Garden. No. I thought that was to get to...
Station Square will be departing soon.
I guess we're going to Station Square. I guess that's what's happening. The game is telling us. Right, get your boosters going, buddy. More Robo Buddies? Hell yeah. Let's blow them up. No. No. Why you like this? But you don't need a sleep cleaner, mate. You can just come and play Sonic with us. Now, I don't remember. We're looking for the egg carrier, which... Oh, it's off. Yeah, okay. So, this is a tricky thing. If you do these out of order, this can be very confusing. Because if you didn't pay attention, this boat is the only thing to get to the egg carrier. And you figure that out in the other stories. Mega Man stream now? Man, one day we'll play Mega Man on stream.
Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed.
So we don't know which E-Series, but there is a E-Series around by. Whoa, almost walked off the boat. I think the train's working now. Yeah, train's working now. I think we take the train. Maybe? We've got to get to Hot Shelter, which I'm not 100% sure where I remember where that is. But we'll go see if that upgrade is accessible now. It's this side, wasn't it? I really want to try and finish E102 right here, right now. Alright, there's the upgraded gun. Now we do more damage even though we already one-shot everything.
Here's your laser blaster.
Laser blaster. Earthworm Jim stream now. I liked that game when I was a kid, but I don't know if I could go back and play that. Because I remember it being tough as nails. So where are we going? Is it here? Yeah, this is Hot Shelter. Here we go. I like that it tells you which one you're going to go fight. Walk forward and shoot. Walk forward and shoot. Walk forward and shoot. Ugh. E102 also can't use ladders, so we're not going to use any ladders. No ladders here, chat. Got it? Very slow door. Whoa, camera. Just chill, camera. Almost killed myself. Ladders for bitches. What about robots? Did I have to destroy something on the other side of the door to open the door? What happened there? So yes, like I said, there's a lot of these levels we can read, like we do as E102 or various other characters. You just see from a different perspective. This is definitely one of them as well. I can't actually remember who does Hot Shelter. I think it might be Amy. No. Let me go again. Why does Eggman give his robot all his ability? Why doesn't? I don't know. He likes a bit of a pick and mix. He's not sure what is like the perfect formula for a robo. So he's like, I'ma just pick and mix. Oh, that's good. That's some good jank there. Ladder was 270 foot tall and had no tilt. I almost threw up. Oh, you climbed up one. What you were saying that's why Gamma didn't climb up. Train segment. I always like train segments. Oh no. Okay, I have to go more forward. Ow. Dude. Alright, well now we have to wait for the train to come back. I totally could have skipped a whole heap if I had realized. Too many monkeys. Too many monkeys. I'm generally scared of ladders. I like ladders. I mean, I'm weird because I like heights, but I also don't like heights. Like I get vertigo, but I also get the adrenaline rush from the vertigo, so. No, train, please. Alright. Train ride over, chat. Welcome back, gamer. Oh. Fire the laser! I like secured heights I like heights a lot. I think that it's fun to do that stuff. But I think I agree. Non-height secured. I have faith in human ingenuity, but outside of that, I don't know. Also, this guy's gonna die very quickly. I didn't even have to think. It's another just shoot and I win game. So this boss has a dream pass built into the base. Really? Oh, he does too. No way, Storm. I never noticed that. Oh, that's such a good thing to point out. That's pretty cool. But the physical strain was too much for me. Yeah, I get that. That's the thing. It's you only do what you feel like you should be able to do. Like you don't have to push yourself necessarily. I think I go up and out now because I think we're up to the final fight time. Like I said, E102 very, very, very quick.
Complete. Units remaining.
Crazy robo time. We'll see how crazy it is. I used to be a bird. That's why the dream cards died so fast. It got shot to death. That's what it gets for being in the game. Beta. I think this is the only fight that is a bit of a challenge from E102's perspective. But it's like, again, it's not too bad. The water is so loud. Oh, dude, really? Oh, okay. That's probably why I lost control for a moment there. Alright, so you can see that he blocks stuff. Unless I move out of the way and then shoot him in the bum. Oh, okay. I do need a ring. I do need a ring. Chat, I need a ring. Wow, he actually travels a little bit faster than I thought he would. It's always in the buns. It's just how it has to be. Alright, let's go into car mode for a bit. Surely those missiles will stop chasing me after a while. Mode change. I'm car now. I'm faster now. Stronger. Better. Harder. Larger. I'm staying in car mode. Wee! I do like boss fights where it changes perspective like this. I've always been a fan of like you still are in control, but you see it from almost the boss's perspective. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Fight over. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Gamer. Everyone in chat, reminder: Mother's Day is tomorrow. Actually, have to. I have to remember. So happy birthday to all you mothers out there. This is like a Bowser stage in Mario. It kind of do be. This game's very inspired by Mario 64. Good death animation. Quality. Oh, it baited me. Baited me. Beta. Flicky! Cool birds don't look at explosions, by the way. I like this because it's like E102 took a fatal blow. He did it. He saved his friends. But a Flicky's got to do what a Flicky's got to do. If this was more animated better, I honestly think this could be a really like touching little moment. Like, I like this a lot as a concept, but I think the jankness does hamper it a bit. I think that was a bit ambitious. Storm Day for you. Thank you, Carter. It's time to reunite the family. Baby bird, papa bird, and I think this is mama bird. I was seeing Dig in a box. Boom. They don't look at. They don't. Turn, well, the thing is, if that bird don't look back, that bird ain't. Wow, that's a big explosion. That bird is very undaunted by this very large explosion. Oh, I like. It's not heavy-handed. Like I said, it kind of like leans into it. And it's like, you know, all robots controlled by Robotnik are like have animals inside of them. So the idea that you freed the animal and then that's that. But that's 2 stories down. I did the long one and the short one. There's one more that's even shorter, which is big, but we'll do bigs tomorrow. Hopefully, I can knock over. We've got quite a few actually. Knuckles, Tails, Big, and is that it? Amy. I always forget Amy. Amy's is very short, so is thingy. So maybe we'll do a long one and a short one. So we'll probably do Tails next with someone else, maybe Big or Amy. But we've now got the concept or the context for Amy. So maybe Amy is the next best one to do. Maybe we'll do Amy and then maybe Tails, because again, Tails is very similar to Sonic's. But Knuckles is the most important of the stories, and of course, Big is the best character. So we need more Tomba 3. We need yeah, Tomba 3 would be good, but we should do Tomba 2 one day. But again, I really do enjoy this game. And I think all the individual stories that play, each of them very differently, is very charming. And I think that's something that more games, it's a tough thing to do because you have to really like re-engineer, like you have to engineer so many different game modes that takes away from other game modes that it's a tough choice to make. But I think it kind of pays off for this game. It gives it its charm. And I think that as much as people don't like particular segments of Sonic games, so like people don't like Sonic Knuckles' treasure hunt. Some people don't like using the shooting parts in Adventure 2. I don't like the car parts. This game, it's like I kind of like some people don't like doing Big's fishing. I don't mind Big's fishing. You can do it so fast. But doing some other parts can be just very, very whatever. But yeah, that's Gamma's story. I definitely think we'll probably jump into, I think, Amy next. I think that'd be the best one. But we'll finish up here for tonight. So when these credits finish, I may as well skip the credits. Can I skip these credits? Let's find out. I don't usually do it, but we're going to see these credits every single time. We don't really need a review of about an hour's playthrough in credits form each time. Like I said, cool guys don't look at explosions. Look at E102 right there. It is funny that he returned back as Omega in Heroes. It was an interesting choice because they're definitely not the same robot, and they don't have the same tone at all. But I like the idea of rebelling robots from Eggman because he's such a shit creator. Sega of America stuff. Wait, hang on. E102 can climb. I lied. I totally avoided the ladders because I thought he couldn't climb because I remember falling to my death, but maybe not. Maybe not. But cool guys don't look at explosions. They just turn their backs and walk away. Real cool. What about birds? What do birds do? Surely the explosion would generate like wind force that pushes them away and they'd fall out of the air. I think they need to be more aware about explosions. Water? Thank you, Thomas. My triple water right at the end. Thank you. I do need this. I haven't actually drank really anything at all today. You guys don't climb ladders either? I mean, when you're a cool robot, you do what you want. Thank you, Thomas. Finn. Just in case you didn't pick up on the very ending there. Also, it's weird because it doesn't show the full family, it only shows those two birds. The little blue bird is their baby. And I have no idea how the blue bird got an emerald, by the way. But it's the reason why the family got captured and E102 got created, essentially. But that's Sonic Adventure for tonight. We'll finish up here. And let's go find someone to go visit, shall we? All right. Where are we going, chat? Where are we feeling? What are you feeling? Some chicken nuggies? Do you want some Maccas? Dude, I could go some Maccas. Chicken nugs right now would be amazing. So yes, we finished up, if you guys didn't catch it, we finished up Pikmin today. So it'll be Pikmin 2 tomorrow and Sonic Adventure. I'm debating about switching up Pikmin 2 start and Sonic Adventure.